Ace of Spades here, welcome to Goblin-Inc. with another massive damage buff for Spiritborn because the class really needed to be stronger than other classes a little bit more. Today we're going to talk about two things. Are the new Uber Uniques good, and are Mystic Circles troll or not? Let's dive into that. Mystic Circles are technically a damage increase. They are also incredibly annoying to play, and they're gonna be worse in any scenario that isn't pushing pits. So how do we mitigate that? If you've tried to play with Sky Power and with Plains Aspect, you know how annoying dragging the circle around is, and pretty much impossible to do correctly on any content and instant push. Why? Because when you're sitting on a mob pack for 15 seconds, it's okay to stand there. When you have to move and you have to dash to get your Mystic Circle, it's extremely annoying to do, and oftentimes you forget it and then you are left without your Mystic Circles. GG. What I advise, if you want to have a sweet spot, is you play without the Mystic Circles, so the Shroud version without Mystic Circles, but you are smart enough, and what do? You understand that because this is an overpowered build that has 1,000,000 life, life secretly gives you additive damage to overpower. I know it's not said anywhere, but that is how it works. The more max life you have, the more additive overpower damage you have. Meaning that, trust me, the tempering that gives you 20%, 200% what it is, overpower damage on your gloves and rings do pretty much 0% extra damage. What you can do is still have Mystic Circle potency on ring and on gloves, and forget about Mystic Circles. Don't run them. Play the game normally. Whenever you feel like you want to push, switch back to Mystic Circle, Plains Aspect on your gloves, on your Paragon board. You go here, and you change one glyph. You take out from here, Talon, you play Ritual, and you're done. And that saves a lot of time, and in my opinion, this now you have both builds. They are not annoying, and you can do what you want. Let's talk about how OP Shadowfall Staff is. Well, Shadowfall Staff goes from 222 maximum life. It's gonna go to actually 800 maximum life. That is disgusting amount of max life. It makes it better than a triple GA chest that we used to have in the past. It has stats that are incredibly powerful for the build and change how the build are fundamentally built. Let's take a look. First of all, we have all stats on the chest. All stats is incredible because now with all stats on the chest, we do not have to run Headhunter as a glyph on the Paragon board. We have much lower requirement for stats. On top of that, Shadowfall Stat also gives you resource generation. It makes the build incredibly easy to build for everyone. Of course, you do need to have an Uber, and for those that do not have an Uber, I made an easy casual friendly version with all the benefits, and you just run Yen's Blessing instead of Shadowfall Staff, and you obtain a similar result. Maximum life, we talked about it, is an incredible damage boost for this build because overpower and barrier are both based on maximum life. The damage to next attack doesn't do anything, and the inherent +1 passive is very strong. The damage portion of it is about a 76% damage, then that will double dip with the Jaguar main hole because Jaguar main hole double dips. That's why it's so overpowered. And also we get one extra resilient rank, which is nice. A resilient rank, as you know, is what we now tempering, generally speaking, on our chest, but now that will be taken over by Shroud. So it's nice to get an extra resilient stack. So on top of the 76% multipliers we get from the chest, we also get resilient, which is HP, which also is another multiplier. So we end up with like a 90% damage buff from the Shadowfall Staff. It's really, really good. And also a really fat, max life drop. So the build have been updated. The Orange Quill has been updated. The Orange Hulk has been updated. For the Orange Hulk, I do have a non-shroud version and a shroud version, but I do not have a Plains Aspect version of the Hulk. Why? Honestly, it's kind of useless because Hulk main advantage compared to Quill is that it's a speed farm build that is faster than anything in the game. Why would we play Plains Aspect and make the build a brick when it's all about the zoomy with this one? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. and the update on the meta. Let me know what you think. And yeah, it's a lot of updates. Sorry, it's just how it is with a lot of bugs. And yeah, kinda cringe, I know. But I keep you guys up to date. I love you all. See you in game.